The AFC playoff standings, as we look at them today, if the whole thing was going to start now, here's what you've got. You still have Pittsburgh and the Chiefs playing very well. 10-0 for Pittsburgh and 10-1 for Kansas City. The Titans at 8-3, the Bills at 8-3, and the Browns at 8-3. And there you see a couple of losses. Dolphins 7-4, along with the Colts. Colts lost a big one yesterday. And then you got the Ravens and the Cowboys. But the caller earlier, I think it was Bill, thought that 10 was the number to make the playoffs. What do you think that is? I think that's too many. I think you can make it with 9.
Oh, really? Yeah. I think that's the safe number. I mean, we saw one year where they had 10 wins and didn't get into the playoffs. I know there's an extra spot this year, but I don't. At this point, Les, I think it would be a disappointment if they finish with less than 10 wins. Would you agree?
Yes. Well, if you look at the schedule, I hate to be like the previous caller said, you can't just chalk up wins, but you should win over both New York teams, I would think.
Yeah, and listen, they're ahead of the Ravens in one loss right now because they're playing better than them. So I don't think it's a stretch to think that they could beat the Ravens in Cleveland. Les, by the way, we've had this discussion about how unconventional this season has been already, and probably will continue to be. The Steelers-Ravens game is now Wednesday at 3:40 in the afternoon.
Oh, my God.
The Ravens will go into that game without having, a number of starters, I would think, and without having practiced much. They're going to come out of there 6-5 unless a real surprising game happens, I think. A surprising outcome happens.
3:40 in the afternoon on a Wednesday?
Yeah, 3:40, yeah. So now you're talking about a Ravens team that we figured was a playoff team all along, and they might be on the outside. And,
sure.
And who knows what frame of mind they'll be in by the time they play the Browns.